Kia ora. So welcome back to Keeping It Real plus Game. This is a Keeping It Real post, and I'm just going to try it because I have this annoying update one day. Like, you gotta know the feeling when you've just started video recording and you're 2 minutes into it and this update driver window comes up and it automatically stops your recording. I mean, who does that? Who does that without wanting to get a hiding? Huh? Oh my god. Anyhow, so I've got this Keeping It Real post for you, and we're going to be moving around a bit. So I did need something, but I don't need it anymore, and I just figured out something else I need, so I'll be back. Knife pouch. We are going to be boning out a super ginormous fish head, which I love to eat, but it's the first time I've had one this big. Something else we got too. We were able to get a 32GB memory card for the action cam. So we are going to have a 2-point cross-reference action cam post. To display for the YouTube channel. Chest strap. I've decided to keep it just a 2-point camera reference instead of having the phone cam, because I'm just going through the phase of developing and editing movies for YouTube with text, and I know I can add one extra added view, but so 3 views is a bit more challenging, and I don't want to over develop my sense of intelligence before it's ready to take on the next step of development. So I'm just going to leave the phone out of it for a while, but don't forget I've got these cute little prototypes that I've made to fit the camera, and we've got this one. It's just a little stand, which is the landscape, and this is the portrait. So as I develop those and prototype these could be will be merchandise that you'll be able to purchase through my YouTube channel. Watch this space. So yeah, we're going to get this camera harness on, get the collar out, make sure we're looking good, and we're going to go outside. We are going to go outside once we have this camera sorted. And without further ado, we will start recording. So the benefit of having a 38GB or 32GB memory card is that the duration the duration of the film can go over half an hour. So we are recording possibly even a 2-hour movie with the action cam now. So that's the kitchen state of it at the moment. This is the knife pouch. Obviously I was talking to the, obviously this is the knife pouch, obviously I was talking to the knife cam, the action cam. So we're going to get set up outside, we're going to take you with us, and we're going to do a bit of clearing away, and a bit of filth, tidy up, bit of camera placement. You should be right there for now. So yeah, we'll just clear these things away. Make some space. Get a nice surface to work on. And get into it. Oh, and I've got some sad news for us people. Sad news. Our grey axolotl has died. So yeah, just wait there for a minute and I'll go and get the fishy. Get some drink. Get a drink. So yeah, sadly our grey axolotl has died. We'll just go over here and have a look. So yeah, where's looks like they're all asleep. We might turn the pump on today. For the axolotls. You'll see it in working action. Put that over there. Might be able to use that. Add a bit of height to that. Oops. Counterbalance that. What is it doing there? Okay. So here we go. This, I believe, is a tuna. So, just gonna
can't understand the when my friend asked me if I liked fish heads, I was expecting the normal snapper head or things are happening here. That's better. I'll just give it to me now. So yeah, I was expecting the normal snappy head, but he gave me a tuna head. So this is me cutting it up. Right. For the pot. One blanc. Need the X. Need the X. Too slippery. I'm going to get the pot. And the dog should eat that. So now we go inside and we will proceed to put this on for dinner. There's no special way to me cooking the fish, just a salt, pepper, onions, and that's it. Oh, potatoes, salt, onions, pepper and potatoes. There it is there, folks. It's amazing how these tablets still work with as many as cracks in the screens as they have. I think I've just gone and added a couple more scratches with the heavy banging and thumping I did then. So, salt is important. Salt is crucial. Shouldn't need any more salt than that. And one. need to be finely chopped up or diced, just stewing pieces. It can all go into the pot at the same time because they'll all be cooked at the same time. Pepper. No real set amount. Potatoes. Into your potatoes. Skin on. Am I expecting anyone for dinner? No, cuzzies. No, I'm not. I plan to be eating this for the next 2 days. I turn my stove off every time I finish cooking, because that cooking light uses up power. So yeah, lid, you can turn it on, bring it to the boil, and then turn it down. I'm looking for the lid. Pot lid. Is that it? No, it's not it. That's it. And that's us, pretty much, cuzzies. I could do a bit of a clean up for you, but oh. Feed the axolotls again, maybe. not much has been happening, my people. Not much has been happening at all. Still going to course, still doing my music course. I'll see about coming up with my own original music intro for my YouTube channel. Come up with my own original YouTube song for my YouTube channel. Come up with a different one for my gaming posts and my keeping it real posts. Different one for each of them. Oh, that's all a work in progress though. Gonna get an increase in my weekly social welfare benefit. Winter energy payment kicks in next month, so that on top of my benefit increase should be easier. We're all suffering at the moment. No axolotls to be seen today, so I'll just leave it for them to find. I think I will set up the pump and turn on the pump and show you the pump, how the 3-tier system works. How I made it maybe later on coming up. Yeah, so we'll get that, give you a look at that while we're doing our thing. No. This is looking much tidier. So I made this about 3 years ago. I can make it so much better now that I've made it, but it's just got a standard pool pump in there, and and this is supposed to sit out of the water, so we'll just leave it there balancing there like that. So the pull pump is down there in the bottom one. I'm not supposed to. I don't really like the duckweed in me. Nothing that can foul up the pump. We haven't had it going for maybe over a year now. To get most of that, if not all of that duckweed out of there. And so we plug it in. Yeah. Clean that first. Like I said, I haven't had it going for a year. So when I haven't got the pump going, when I haven't got the pump going, I am so obviously from the top tier goes down to the second tier, goes down to the third tier, which is caked full of duckweed. It's such an annoying invasive weed. I don't like it much at all. Got my eye on it. Take this out, put it up here. So yeah, so it goes from the top tier down to the bottom tier, second tier, and then to the bottom tier, and then it comes through this. Then it comes through this pipe here and falls into the pump sump. And then from there, it goes back up to the top tier. So we're going to plug it in and we're going to find out if it's still working after all these years of all. And there it goes, water coming up. Running water is fresh water. So I don't know about you people out there whether you've seen anything like it before, but I'm keeping it real. Plus gaming. Full pump plugged in, the cord going all the way to the power point, down to the sump pump. This is it, it's starting to run into the second tier. So that's the water coming through the pump hose at the top into the top tier. Now we're flowing into the middle tier. Which will now be soon flowing into the bottom tier. So it's flowing quite nicely, as you can see. Now, got oxygen leak coming through. It really opened it up. It's going to start trickling through middle tier to the top tier, to the bottom tier now. Here it comes, starting to flow. There it is. Starting to really flow now at a certain definite pace. There it is. Running into the bottom tier. Don't have any fish in the bottom tier at the moment. He's running at a very certain definite pace now. And from the top tier into the middle tier, giving those axolotls a nice fresh running water. There's the top tier going into the, there's the pump going into the top tier, and it should start running through the bottom pipe into the pump sump soon and fulfilling the rotation. So that's a 40-gallon drum, 20 litres, or not 20 litres, more than that, down there. And once the cycle is complete, we should be seeing I've got a bit of a blockage here. Oh, that stinks. It's leaking up the side. It's leaking up the side there, so you might have to get in there with there it goes. There it goes. So eventually, with that slow leak over there, it will start to run low in the sump tank. But now the circuit is complete, what can be done to ensure that the bottom sump doesn't empty, we can get a hose and get a hose which is over there. Which is over here. Of course, turn it on. And add some extra leakage to the bottom tier. So that's it in working order. And that just gives my axolotls a blast of fresh running water. So usually I just have a single hole in the spouting up top, and when it rains the water from the spouting leaks down into the top tier, into the middle tier, into the bottom tier, into the sump, and keeps my water fresh. but just for the purposes of showing you my three-tier system and working running water, I've turned on the pump visual today. We're supposed to be conserving water, and as long as I've got the pump system running rotational, I think that's an example of being able to conserve water. Using a pull pump that was thrown away on the side of the road. I know they're inside there really appreciating that burst of fresh running water, a bit of current in there, a bit of flavour, a bit of excitement, refreshing their gills with renewed vigoration. You just got to watch out for that pump hose. If you have the end of it inside the actual pull, inside the top tier drum tier, when you turn it off, it'll siphon out the top tier. So make sure that the pump end is actually clear and out of the water when you turn it off. Otherwise the natural progression of suction and gravity will siphon out your top tier considerably. Not empty, but considerably. So we're just going to give it a little bit of boost so that that leak, oh, it's stopped leaking so much now, doesn't empty the water out, and it doesn't have enough water in the sump to fulfill the rotation. So we're getting to the point where it's safe enough to turn the hose off, and that's it all in working order again. Stay tuned, because eventually I've got to change those frames, get better timber that's just made out of unwanted pellets, and do it really properly. For you fish breeders out there, you might want to consider building something of your own. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I can bring you up to date with any more prototype developments that I come up with. So yeah, I think I'm comfortable with the level of water in the sump, and we can turn it off. So might have a look at my goldfish. I've been planning on trying to do the same thing with these 1,000 litre drums. That water in there definitely is at a point where it needs to be changed, so I was looking at doing that. Good job. Yeah. So once again, that's the water flowing. Rotational. Just switch it off for now. That should be enough, 5-10 minutes. Just watch how the water level sucks down out of the hose. Here it goes, watch it. It's gone all the way down now. The water will just continue to flow out until, of course, it's finished its journey. the bottom tier won't stop until the top tier is stopped. Still pumping. I know my fish are going to appreciate that. And there's the middle tier going into the bottom tier. There it is, it's starting to trickle out now. I'm going to finish and trickle out and teeter out there. Of course, because no water is being pumped into the top tier. And yeah, there's the bottom sump. Really starting to trickle out of the top now. And the bottom stopped flowing so much, trickling out. The sump pipe is still pumping out, still flowing out. It should all eventually come to a stop. And that's it. So, put the cord back, take it out of the rain, or possible rain. Sunshine's out, but you never know. Go to the sun shower. Might as well get my washing off the line while I'm at it.
So welcome back. I was outside getting the washing off the line, and yeah, so we're back in the kitchen. My pot's about to get on the boil, and once it does that, I'll turn it down to simmer, let it go for 20 minutes, and I'll post some photos at the end of this post and show you what dinner was like. I might even put in a bit of me eating it and how good it tastes. How are we going? Alright. I thought I had the camera just about coming to the boil, people. Just about coming to the boil. Underneath the boil. Underneath the boil, kiddies. Underneath the boil. I've seen on some posts from Vietnam, and they scrape that stuff off. This stuff there. They don't stand that. It's like yucky stuff to them.
boiling now. Turn it down to simmer. Leave it on, I think, keep the cork. Set the timer. For 40 minutes. 40 minutes, people, and it should be done. So we're coming up onto 53 minutes, and see you later.